recent controversies regarding Isha. One I think is regarding the homeschool, and another where the High Court, had our mass were there, and there was a habeas corpus, something was filed. So it's not, I don't want to go into like trying to convince someone, because this podcast is not for people who are like, like that. This part of the podcast is for, there was one akka who reached out to me who was very disturbed hearing this. At the same time, I did not tell her it was wrong or nothing like that of it has happened regarding the homeschool issue. Because in the homeschool issue, the lady who came out, she was also a volunteer at Isha, I think.
Yeah.
So I told her, if you know that person, why don't you talk with her?
Yeah.
I didn't tell her, she's a bad person or anything. I told her, you talk with her. If you feel she's telling something right, you have to take her side. You take her side. So this is more for meditators who feel very disturbed hearing this. So how does one deal with such kind of things, and how do you deal with it? Basically, is there a moment of question regarding what has happened or anything?
So I think since I've been on this path, I think that's also part of my discerning mind, that skeptical mind, and also sometimes I reason. Otherwise, I believe in fantasy and magic, but sometimes I reason, and this is what I personally feel. And I wouldn't say that somebody else should also think in the same way. It's fine if you think, even if after I say all these things, if it doesn't, you cannot agree with it, it's fine. One thing is that since I've been on this path, something that Sadhguru said years back kind of stuck with me. You're doing these practices. If it works for you, keep it. If it doesn't work for you, leave it. Now, I think I've had, I think that statement has actually permeated on different levels in my life. And secondly, after being with a lot of organizations all my life, non-governmental organizations and otherwise, what I see is media can be biased. There is no left and right in it. Both sides can be biased. And right now, Isha, the place it is in, there's a lot of media bias. There's a lot of political angst also against Isha. So I feel all these things, when it comes to timing, is very convenient.
Right.